What's up, Huskies? It's Clayton the Gamer here, bringing you guys episode 4 of Storytime with Clayton. This is the series where I bring you guys my real-life stories and experiences and whatnot, and unfortunately, today we don't have a guest, and also, unfortunately, this is one of those better late than never videos, because I'm recording this one at around the time where you would usually see it going up on YouTube, so I do apologize. I'm recording this quite late, only because I had some other videos going up, and I've been really working hard on editing some other videos for you guys. A special one going up tomorrow, a very short but sweet one. And I'm thinking of starting a new series on Tuesdays called like Tuesday short videos or something along those lines. Anyways, though, getting into today's gameplay, thank you so much to Luca for the 49-1 gameplay. He goes to my school. He's a cool guy. Shoutouts to him. And if any of you would like to submit gameplay, refer to the description below where I have the rules and regulations and whatnot for sort of guidelines on what I expect in the gameplay. And I know that sounds kind of douchebaggy, but you know, you want to watch some entertaining gameplay, not the boring stuff, because boring stuff is boring. And also, I want to mention, if you are on PS3 and you don't have an HD PVR or some sort of capturing device, you can always message me on YouTube letting me know as long as the gameplay you have meets the credentials. Message me on YouTube letting me know you want me to record something, and I'll add you and record it for you, and that could be your submission. Also, topic suggestions are also very welcome into this series. So getting into today's topic, which is one of the most dangerous things that's actually happened to me. I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this in a commentary before, but it's basically the story of how I got a concussion. And this was around the time where the year before this, actually, I broke my nose, I believe, or the year after this I broke my nose, and then the year before this I had broken one of my fingers. I've done a story on how I broke my finger before, and if you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the description or something. And I think I've done a story on how I broke my nose. If I haven't, I will do it if you guys request for me to do so. But this is going to be the story on how I got a concussion, and this was not really a fun day, I'd like to think. But basically, I'll start off right at the beginning. I was at the park with my friends. My mom was there and stuff. I was only around like I think 11 or 10 years old around this time, so yeah, my mom was still there. It's not exactly safe for 10-year-olds to go out to the park with their friends alone, but whatever. So yeah, our parents were there. It was me and my friends. We're riding our bikes and stuff, and then all of a sudden I was riding my bike and I was going really fast along this sort of pathway, and I think it was a tree branch, and then when I rolled over it, the sort of wires that attached to the brakes of the bike sort of twisted around, and I went like sailing over the front of the bike, and I hit my head on the ground. I believe this is sort of going off of what everyone's been telling me, or what everyone had told me at the time, because I don't remember any of this at all, because of course I was knocked unconscious after I hit the ground, and I was, I think, out for about 5 minutes, and then I woke up and I just started crying for some reason, which was really weird. And yeah, kind of a softy little thing, but I was like 10 years old. What can you expect? Anyways, though, so yeah, I was crying and stuff. I was really dizzy, so I could barely even walk. And then as soon as I got home, I wanted to sleep, but I was told not to sleep, because that's one of the things that you could end up slipping into a coma, which is something that you don't want if you get a concussion. So eventually we just went straight to the emergency room, the hospital, and they told us to wait for like a couple minutes in the room, which ended up actually being like 6 hours on just sitting there on a doctor's table desk thingy in bed. And it was such a long wait that they brought in like a GameCube, sort of like a portable GameCube, where it's like on this moving platform thing for me to play and stuff. It was kind of cool, but again, my head was really killing me at the time. I got to play a bunch of Super Smash Bros. Melee, I think the game is. Sorry, I'm not really a big GameCube player. I don't have one. I wish I did, but yeah, I don't. And I got to play a lot of that game. I even got to watch some like SpongeBob and stuff, which was really fun. I ended up being in the hospital for about 8 hours, I think, just to get my head checked. And when the doctor finally did come in, they said that I had suffered a concussion, and my head, like, there was like a little bleeding sort of part of the, like, somewhere on my scalp. I don't know what it was, and I had to go get like that thing where they put you on the bed and then you go in, they slide you into like a donut shaped thing. I think it's like an MRI or something. I can't really remember, but they scan your head and check your brain and stuff. Basically, everything was all good. I did get a concussion though, and I had to be careful when I was like resting and whatnot, so that I think they said not to rest for long periods of time, which is kind of weird, because how do you expect me to go to bed? But anyways, there wasn't anything too big of a problem, although ever since then I don't really know my times tables or my ABCs. Just joking, obviously. But yeah, I haven't really thought of it too much as like what the repercussions were since that day, if there have been any sort of long-term effects, but I haven't been feeling anything recently, or anything up to this point, so I don't think it was such a big deal. But that kind of leads me to a question for you guys. What's the most dangerous thing that's ever happened to you? And let me know if you guys want me to do a story where I talk about how I broke my nose before, because that's kind of a more interesting story. This one is kind of it's okay, but a lot of you might think like, oh, you could have done better. But yeah, let me know any topic suggestions you want me to go over, and we're wrapping up the gameplay here and the video, so I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Clayton the Gamer. Remember to like the video if you did enjoy it. Stay husky, get husky, and subscribe if you haven't already. And check out my Let's Play channel in the description below. Subscribe there if you want to see Let's Plays. Okay, bye. Get husky. 5 times 5 is 18, right?